Welcome back. It is still the morning drive on Rhythm 93.7. And, of course, I played you No Condition is Permanent, by the way. It is the 1st of November. So, of course, you need a reminder that whatever it is that's happened from January to October is not permanent. It does not define your life, right? A lot can happen in November. So you just have to be positive and be ready for it. And I know that on a very good day, every day of our lives, you know, we always celebrate you. But then most times when we play these songs, it means Neken is in the studio. So two things, yeah. So if you hear Neken's songs on radio, it's either he's in the studio or we're just celebrating him because you always sing something that we can connect to. How do you do it? How long does it take you to actually write these songs?
Well, it's firstly God. God gave the gift, and then I think it depends on the song.
Okay.
Some songs come in one day.
Let's talk about No Condition is Permanent. How long did it take? What did you see? Which of your friends did you see?
No, it's basically from the philosophy of life. It's not about a particular person.
Okay.
It's about just understanding that life comes in times and seasons. And then we need to understand that for us to keep going. Because some people give up just when they're about to have their big break.
Sure.
But then having that consciousness that no condition is permanent, it keeps you going to know that, okay, that I'm here today doesn't mean that I'll always be here. Yeah. So it's basically coined from the realities of life. I've seen people come from nothing and become something. And it has helped me realize that if it can happen for them, it can happen for me and the person I'll be inspiring through the song. So I can't really remember how long it took to write No Condition is Permanent, but here we are.
Yeah. Anyways, you're welcome to the studio. It's so good to have you.
Really excited to be
for
here.
the people who are on social media, of course, the Focus album.
Yeah.
You know, it is one word that we are not going to forget in a hurry. I do not know how you do these things, but then how are you able to put all of us together in a box when it comes to your music? You know, how are you able to just connect to everyone? You know, because I have seen people who have tried so hard in the music space and then you know they have to like just go after a while because there's no support and all. But I can say that you're someone who has enjoyed support in the city of Jos.
Yeah, very true.
So do you want to tell us thank you at this point or we should wait first?
No, I'm always thanking you guys, but it can never be too much.
Can you not say thank you in words? I mean, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, actually, we've been having some giveaway plans.
Okay.
Yeah, for people that have been supporting us.
Is there a BMW?
No, not yet, but we trust that soon. Yeah, but there's actually been plans. I'm always very grateful for the support I get because it's overwhelming. And there's some giveaway packages. Guest write some songs and get something.
Before I get to the giveaway, because I want to be the only one who has access to the giveaway information for some selfish reasons that are not good. Yeah. How are you able to have people connect to what you do? Because people struggle, you know, having support when it comes to music, but how are you able to actually have people connect to what you do?
Yeah, for me, I'll say I'm firstly thankful to my family because I think the biggest challenge for most creatives is when the people closest to you don't believe in you or understand what you're doing, it already discourages you from going out there. So God has been so gracious to me to give me a family that were supportive. My mom is a singer, so she understands what it means. My dad is a clergy, and he also appreciates music a lot. He sings mostly before he preaches. So I grew up to an environment that, fortunately for me, really understood what music was and really supported me from the beginning right up till today. They're like my biggest support. So my family is the first set of people that I'll be really honest to say that I'm grateful for, that have kept me rooted. And then now my beautiful wife, who is in the building. Yeah, her support has also kept me really grounded. And then I've also had the rare privilege of having the society connect to what I do. God has helped me to understand the deeper purpose behind the music. So I don't just sing for singing's sake. There's always a message to pass across, and the society has been amazing enough to understand the message and to connect with it and to support me in and out of season.
I've seen you do a lot of things when it comes to your music. I think I saw a particular video. It should be a video of yourself. I think it was a market space or something. You had a speaker, you were dancing. Where'd you get all of these ideas from?
No, for me, it's always about how badly do you want it and how much does it mean to you. Yeah, many people are shameless about a lot of things. But then sometimes creatives, you just want to calm down and say the music will speak for itself. Yeah, but then there's that extra mile you must go to show how much you believe in what you do. Because a lot of times, the society doesn't just pick up on supporting you. They wait to see how much do you believe in what you do. How much does it mean to you? Now, nobody can invest in you more than you invest in yourself. So for me, it's always been, what extra can I do? How far can I go to show my love for what I do and to project it to the world? Yeah, so I've been doing crazy things in the market. We did one in Terminus. We did one in Kugia Market. We did a video at Old Airport. Some people were passing with their cars and looking at me like, are you normal?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, that's the idea. Yeah. So if you have something good, you should not keep quiet about it. So we're disturbing with it in a good way.
So would you say that the music space in Jos has experienced a shift so far? Or are we still where we used to be, or are we not getting better with it musically?
No, we're definitely not where we used to be, because I see us being more conscious of the fact that we're global artists. Yeah, there was a time when it was more like you're a Jos artist. But right now I see us going outside of the shores of Jos, outside of the boundaries to go and perform in places. I see us having fans outside of the country, like Sun Music. His song, Darling Jesus, is global right now. Yeah, we have Jason, whose song also went like massive in the world. So I'm really excited about the shift we're experiencing. And I believe that we're becoming more conscious of the fact that we're global citizens operating from Jos. So we're not just people that should be limited to Jos only. And thankfully, we're making the most of the social media space too. So yeah, I believe that there's a shift. And there's so much more ahead. We should not be comfortable. There's much more that we can do and should do.
All right. So just before we talk about the Focus album, we're going to listen to a song, Beginner, of course, because we're going to listen to this song, and when we come back, you tell us all we need to know about the Focus album. So please stay right here with us.
Morning Drive on 93.7.
There you go. Beginner by Neken Chuwang, of course. So let's talk about the Focus album.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you dropped an album?
It's been about 5 years now.
Oops, okay.
Yeah.
So 5 years, and you have been cooking jollof rice wrapped in the Focus album.
As in a combination, jollof rice with chicken and salad, with yogurt to push it.
As it should be. So what inspired the title of the album?
The title of the album was inspired by, I think it was firstly Before You, a song on the album.
Okay.
I put it out as a single.
Okay.
And the song, part of it says, "You are my focus, Jesus. Father, do what only you can do." Mm-hmm. So the concept of focus started from there. But then the bigger idea around the title is the fact that in a world where there's so many distractions, there's need to focus.
Yeah.
If you don't focus on Jesus, there's so much that's trying to take away our attention.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's the media, social media, their friends, so many things. So I discovered that you will not wait for everything to be perfect before you serve God or before you do God's will in your life. So it's about focusing in the midst of the distractions, in the midst of the chaos and all of that. So that's the whole concept around focus. Focusing on Jesus in the midst of life and all that comes with it.
So how many tracks do you have of the album?
17
Which is your
songs.
favorite?
This one is always
okay, which is your best? Let me not use the word favorite.
Even that one, even the best question.
Which of the songs on the album are you most likely to sing? Like,
okay,
unconscious?
The song I'm most likely to sing is Beginner.
Okay. Which of the songs can you connect to personally?
Personally.
Yeah.
I'll say there's Gaffer Tower.
Okay.
A song about forgiveness. Yeah, I think Gaffer Tower, because, man, even after writing that song, sometimes when I want to vex, then I made the song my ringtone. So when something is trying to make me angry, like someone is trying to make me angry, and then the song just comes up as my ringtone, I'm just reminded that, okay,
yeah,
you need to forgive. So I believe for me, the whole concept around it, that every single day, forgiveness is not something you do once. Every day of your life, every second of your life, there's a tendency to be offended, and then the need to remind yourself that you need to forgive just the way Jesus has forgiven you is something that, for me, I think I connect with that particular song in a very deep way.
So, how many people did you work with on the album? Let's talk about
the producers.
The features first, before we get to the producers.
The feature is one.
Okay.
The legendary Dr. Panampasi Paul.
Whoa.
It's such an honor for me to have him on this project here. So he's the one person that I featured on the album, and only I'll be like 5 people. Yeah, okay. And then the beautiful thing is he didn't just feature with vocals, he also produced on the album, and then he also mixed and mastered the album.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's such an honor to have him on the project.
Okay.
Yeah, for someone that is a musician and then you have someone that's done so much, having him on the project was really humbling for me. And then we had like 9 producers, him inclusive, on the project. Yeah, I just wanted to have a variety of touches of excellent hands. So yeah, we have 9 producers on the album, and then we have amazing backups on it, instrumentalists and all of that. So it's really a beautiful project that I'm really proud of. And that's why I'm going the extra mile to make sure that the world hears it. You shouldn't have a good thing and then keep it hidden.
Exactly.
Yes.
So are we expecting like a video, like a concert?
A whole lot of videos, because like I was telling people that one of the major reasons behind doing 17 tracks is to have a quality body of work that you can just promote for a while. Yeah, instead of just putting out albums over and over again. I just felt, why not put together a project that now we can do more videos for, we can now do more promotions for, and then it just stands the test of time.
It just crossed my mind. Is there like a love song on the album? Because you and your wife have this habit of peppering people on Facebook. Is there like a love song?
Well, no, there's no love song. There's no love song. So the singles can breathe.
Exactly.
On the album.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so if you're single and you have to check out the album, this is a good time. We are safe.
Yeah.
All right, so where can we listen to the songs on the album?
Okay, it's on my official website, nekenchuwang.com. Yeah, I just made it that accessible. Just on the homepage, you just scroll, you see the song you like, you can play it to enjoy it. Then there are green buttons that once you click, it automatically downloads.
I think the beautiful thing about the download, permit me to say, is the fact that there are no pop-up ads. You know, the moment you just click on download, it just...
I just needed the user experience to be as amazing as possible.
Wow. Yeah. We're happy for you, of course. We love what you're doing, and then everyone can testify that you're putting in so much work into what you do, and you love what you do at the same time.
Absolutely.
Let me just ask this one. Are you looking at starting a record label anytime soon? Because you have the experience already.
Yeah.
You have done the work already, and there are people who need someone to like just push them, hold their hands or something. Are you looking at starting a record label anytime soon?
No, I'm not. Because
so you have to do this for only yourself.
No, and I'm going to explain now. For artists that have followed me online, they know that what I've always done is share knowledge. I feel like sometimes having things like record label when you're not so much well funded can end up being a disadvantage rather than an advantage for you, because it brings on so much responsibility with people. It's easier for me to impact on people by sharing the experience with you. I tell you guys what I do to get the results I get. Now, anybody that has sense will pick it up and replicate on himself. You understand? So I feel like we must not always have like a structured body per se to make impact. There's a way to make impact as a person in the society that shares knowledge. And for me, that's what I've always done. So I always take it upon myself. I was in a camp, a boot camp, I think by the weekend. And all I did was share with the contestants of the singing competition on things that they can do to stand out, on things that they can do to be relevant, on things that they can do to connect their music with people. So for me, I think that's more of what I do, sharing knowledge with people, and the person that agrees to run with it, by God's grace, will record results.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the impact. But if by God's grace we have more money and a whole lot, there's nothing wrong with now directly helping people. Yeah, but I don't want to bite more than I can chew.
Sure.
Yeah, so for me, it's just impacting where I am.
All right. So just before you go, one more thing. Why is it so important to use our social media to sell what we do? Because I think that you understand how social media works, and you're using it, and you're getting results from it. But then there are people who are still yet to understand like how the social media works and stuff, especially for people who do music. How can they leverage on the media?
Now, I think the best way to explain this to them is if you're to gather 100 people, you'll need a whole lot of resources. You'll need probably a location, a hall. There's so much resources you need to hold physical meetings. But then with one post, within a minute or less, you could reach 100 people. There's limitless possibilities that come with the social media, an easier opportunity to reach people for lesser amount of money. And then you need lesser time to even do that. So I always advise people to understand the power of social media that way. And then social media has come to stay.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's better for us to jump on it and make the most of it. You can't keep saying that it's only bad things that are happening online. If bad things only are happening online, it's because the good people have refused to put good things there. So it's our job to be represented well with whatever it is we do on the social media space, as that is the best way to project what we do. Since we're there regardless, there's no harm in leveraging on it to push what we do and who we are. Yeah, so, and then if you don't do that, life will still continue.
Exactly.
So it's best that you take advantage of it.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming to share with us on the Morning Drive today. It is always a pleasure having you. Just before you go, your social media handles, so we can follow you.
Neken Chuwang everywhere. NEKENCHUWANG. So anywhere you check, from the website, you just add .com, to Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. It's Neken Chuwang.
All right. Shout out. Important.
My fine wife.
As it should be.
Can now start chipping.
As it should be.
My fine wife, ever supportive, ever lovely. Shout out to her for having my back always. My amazing family, from my wife's side, from my side, always supportive, always showing love. I love you guys. For every OAP, before you come and not invite me again. For every OAP that's pushing what we do. For every DJ, for every person that supports what we do, we love and celebrate you, and we pray that God's manifold blessings will continue to be with you.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.